Like,
look, and still get that online money.
and still be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, still post videos and things of that nature. But the idea is like, okay, you just got to diversify your portfolio, you know, at all terms. You know what I'm saying? Because you can. That's really the bottom line is like, shit. As many people has told me that I can't, shit, I had to really tell myself that I could. You know what I'm saying? And that's just really the bottom line, bro. Like, shit. There's a lot of people that was like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And internalizing it for a moment, like, that was just a whole big waste of time. Now it's to the point that shit, it don't matter what nobody say. Cause shit, a lot of people would be like, you need to go to school, but ain't no goddamn schools to go to. So
Ain't
what
no
are we
schools
talking
open.
about?
And most people who done made it, who you could go to get mentored, will tell you, I didn't learn this in school.
Yeah, I dropped out.
Yeah,
They'll tell
type
you that in
shit.
a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, yeah, I dropped out of college. I had to
Look,
realize my
and
goal.
we say that shit with pride,
Man, look,
like congratulations, you dropped out of college. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's, it's a different perspective, man.
mm-hmm,
But it's the perspective that most people, need to kind of adapt to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm-hmm.
all information is available online for us to learn and take advantage of. It's just about what you want to do.
Yes,
All right.
this is a good time though, man. This is a creative time, like you were saying yesterday, and I think I was going to shut down until for the next couple of weeks and just get into my creative bag, and you know what I mean. Just I got my candle maker, so I ordered that from Amazon, so I'm gonna get started with that. So I'm just excited about that, though, man. Being creative.
Yeah,
Jazz,
man.
Jazz, you doing custom candles, bro?
No, I mean, it was something I was talking to Hood about a couple of
Mm-hmm,
weeks ago,
mm-hmm.
and I just wanted to be consistent with it, and so I just been working on that. I know I've talked to Shawnee. She comes on the live with Hood all the time though, so I was talking to her, and she makes all type of products, man. So me and her gonna Zoom, and I'm gonna show her. We're gonna be working together though. I haven't. So we're gonna sit down this week, and me and Shawnee gonna do some work and stuff though, and talk and just build with people online and offline, man.
Facts,
That's what's up, bro.
facts.
Let your boy know anything you need, bro. Let me know.
Okay, all right.
That's me.
Okay. Yeah, I got okay, so we gonna talk some charts, man. I got let's start with Euro JPY, man. This is the trade that I gave everybody last week. Let me see. I gotta take profits set at 121.38 or 121.38.380. Stop loss at 120.39. Shit, man, we had a really good entry when we first got into this. It's still in the profit on this particular trade. I like it. I trust it. Once it actually hit the take profit, it'll be geared up for another buy. So once we get to take profit on this particular trade, and that'll probably happen around 2:00 this morning. We'll be resetting up to buy long. I think we're going up to 4 hour. Coming up here, so looking like 123.97. You know what I'm saying? Just to get back to test the line on the day chart. See that? This area here is the pullback area. This where the down here is where we started that trend line originally. Boom, going up. Pulled back in June, and we started over. We turned back around. Let's look. June 22nd, turned back around, got a bullish engulfing candle, letting us know that we got this particular going back in the buy direction. And I'm guessing, maybe a week, 2 weeks, maybe, until we get to the next new move or something like that. We'll hit up to this, 124.25 level up here. But for now, this is a short-term trade to here. Did you have any questions on that, Kyrie? Oh, you're not even at the desk.
Hey, Honcho.
Yeah.
So, can you speak to how the indications is subtle for Sunday, but that jump come at 2 a.m, that overall rush? So,
Okay.
like the patience that needs to happen for like waiting for trades to manifest, or these types of things. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, man. If coming into this, everybody can have the understanding that forex trading, like if everybody came in with like a swing trade mentality, like every trade takes 1 to 3, maybe sometimes even a week to properly develop and for you to hit your take profit. If everybody came in with because that's really short term, one day, day trading. But if people came in with that mindset, then it'd be a lot easier to wait on those trades to hit. But because we have 1 minute charts and we could trade based off of, you get trader, you could trade on the 1 second chart. Because those charts are there, it entices us to go and attack smaller time frames, and those particular time frames just aren't as beneficial for the long term when we're talking about trading at forex. So I try to find a pretty good entry point like this setup here, this being a really good entry point, and making sure that that whatever the trade is, whether it's going to hit today or tomorrow or the next day, that I'm set in my trade. So when we get around to the 2 o'clock London session, which is when all of the markets open up in London, it's the heaviest market. When we get to the not the 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock New York session, these sessions are here. I've been in the trade. I've probably been in a profit on a trade. So when the move comes during the heavier sessions because of volatility, it's just extra profit on top of my initial position. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, thank you. I was just, helping people because a lot of these trades, you can sense people be somewhat impatient, and allowing them to develop is really important. But you have alluded that we in a profit, and would you consider that to be a doji next to that one all the way to the right, or no? Or that's a hammer all the way
Okay.
to the right? Yeah, that one. What is that?
Um, this the day chart, and right now you can't really tell for the
Mm-hmm.
simple fact we still have the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? We
Right,
still got
right.
till 4 o'clock tomorrow before this
Got
day
you.
this changes. So this could
Mm-hmm.
end up being this candlestick here
Got you.
or this one here.
Right.
If we want to kind of look at that, get a better look at it. Let's go. Let's see. June 1st, June 29th. So June 1st candlestick on the day chart is here. This candle, bam. There you go. June 1st candle. And the 29th. What days were that? What was the 1st of June? What day was that? Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Anybody know?
Mm, the 1st of June. I have no idea.
Wednesday. So okay.
Wednesday.
Wednesday we got this bullish and this really big ass bullish candle. Actually, all Wednesday. So pull this off. Let's go back a little bit more. When was the last one? May 7th, June 2nd, and the 29th. So the 29th is when it all started. The
Mm-hmm.
second is when you get the big candle. So I would look back at those last 2 days because that's when we were going up. You know what I'm saying? That's when we had this big ass rise, and kind of judge my position from there. But on this 4 hour chart, I got a doji, bullish engulfing, doji, bullish engulfing. These bullish engulfing candles on this 4 hour chart, that's 8 hours worth of bullish engulfing, 8 hours of price reset, and another, a 4 hour price reset and a 4 hour consolidation. So these 4 candles alone let you know you in an uptrend now. How far you going up depends on whether or not we going past this line here. If you see we went up from when we went up on, let's go back. We can go back a little further to the June 2nd. All right, June 2nd, hit this line on a June 4th. So the June 2nd move stopped June 4th and turned around. This is the highest that it went, 124. Ain't been that high since. We tested the high since was the 121 line. So this is what we're looking like to go and just at least get this short-term trade here. So this is something you would look at like on a 4 hour chart, the day chart, the hour chart to try to really catch this move here. But oh shit. I ain't gonna delete that shit. 1 second. All right, so but once we get past this line, remember originally we were trying to go and get past this 124. So once we get past this resistant line and this becomes support, then we'll be buying here to get up here. But the positions that we have now, if we just go stick, let's say we stay in these positions for a month to get here, we got a pretty solid position because we know this was when this particular pullback turned around.
I have a question.
I'm listening.
So in the swing trades, when you put in like your stop loss and take profit, should you move your stop loss if you're planning to stay in it for that long, or no? Because sometimes it may, I guess, like retrace back, but still pull up to your take profit.
I'm gonna be honest. If you start not trading, I wouldn't move my stop losses no further. Like I'd wait till I'm good in the profit. So let's say if your take profit has you at like $100 take profit, then I wouldn't move my stop loss until I'm like 50% above what my trade is gonna be. So if my trade is gonna be the $100, once I get to like $60, $70, I'll move my stop loss from a stop loss to a stop profit at $25. So no matter what, I'm gonna make $25 off this trade I'm trying to make $100 on. However, if it goes in my favor, then I'll get my whole entire $100. If it doesn't, then the loss that I would have taken now is a profit at a smaller percentage, but a profit nonetheless.
Okay. Alrighty.
And Kyrie may be able to better explain like trailing stop losses. I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
More or less what you were saying, Hancho. It's more or less of what you were saying. But I would say for instance, you see this resistance that Hancho had pointed out, and it starts to retrace. If it gets to this resistant line, I might give myself maybe 10 to 15 more pips just to see if that it's hitting that retracement. But if it continues to dip past my stop loss, I'll just take that L. But generally what I notice, like if you put your stop loss maybe 20 pips below this, that is not going to go past. But if it does go past, you might be in a sale. So therefore, if it hits your stop loss, look at the chart again and then recalibrate it for a sale. That way you could at least try to make some money back. You know what I'm saying? Because it might be a whole downtrend that you overlooked. and then you can then capitalize on the downtrend. So the
Okay.
mere fact you paying attention to it, you can still create opportunities for you to make money. You just gotta then become a little savvy. But go ahead, Honcho.
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving on. Let's go to Swiss franc and Japanese yen. Same little situation here. So yeah, it's the same trade setup. I think everybody actually took both these trades, so I ain't gonna call out everything. But let's see. Go to the day. Do some chart analysis on the day. All right, support. This is where our trade starts. Well, no, this is where it actually restarts. This is where our trend line starts. This is support. This is support. Up here, we got a resistance line. Let me back it up a little bit. The other resistance lines. So, same situation, just like the Euro JPY. With the Swiss franc, we're looking for the same thing. We're gonna go try and hit our take profit. If it hits our take profit, that was a solid trade, just on some day trader shit. Solid trade. You know what I'm saying? Didn't take a loss, took a profit, got out of it. Now, with this much momentum and this pullback not actually coming back to test down here, the 110 line, the pullback didn't pass 111. So we didn't go down to 110. Solid. We got a solid, support. The long-term expectation is for us to go to test the 116 line. We want to get profits at the 116 line, and then like Kyrie was saying, once we hit 116, maybe set up some trailing stop losses, just to be on the safe side if it decides to go higher than this particular resistance area up here. However, the original trade is get in right now somewhere, of course. Get in right now and ride to 1460, 1459 as I would take profit for this particular trade. Once we pass 1459, we'll let the market consolidate or pull back, whatever it decides to do. If it keeps traveling up, then we'll just reset up for a buy limit and get right back in and ride this up to the 116, 117 line. And this will be what, we're looking to trade for the whole week. And we're still in Euro USD from last week. I am going to be throwing a bunch more signals coming up here. So, y'all could be looking for them. They'll probably come right before London session. And, but before the New York session, I'll try to give y'all as much as I can, but we're going to keep going with the blitz, considering the fact Jupiter and Pluto are still conjunct. These planets, still helping us out to make some money. So let's take advantage of making as much money as we can. Did you want to touch on anything else, Kyrie?
For the most part, man, you kind of hitting it across the head. What I would say is that for people who like on the live watching this on YouTube, this is just something that we do every day. We look at charts and we're gonna monitor these charts throughout the week. We got a couple group accounts and then we trade individually.
Latoya, Jazz, did y'all have any questions?
Y'all not hear me? Oh, my fault. I was muted.
I'm
Give me a second.
just gonna keep watching these videos and talk to you about the charts and everything.
Yeah, I was muted too. Okay. No, I don't have any extra questions.
Give me one. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah, and we making deposits too this week. Man, I ain't got much to say, man. You said it all. Shit. Yeah, if y'all wanna make some money, talk about money, grow some money, create a business, get on the E. I mean, get out of the E and the S side of shit and get to the B and the I side of the quadrant. And yeah, sign up Coinz and Currentz and we'll talk about it. Other than that, man, we'll see y'all next Sunday with results.
Peace, man.